Hello everybody here and welcome to my official predictions of WWE Survivor Series War Games on this video. And now we start things first on TGI Wrestling Productions of my WWE pay-per-view on the weekend. We'll be live obviously at San Diego, California on the Saturday morning. I'll try and see if I can watch it though. I won't go live on TikTok or on Twitch because my parents will be asleep and I probably won't be able to do a live stream, but I'll probably stay up late and watch it on Netflix, this show, because this is the last time is now that John Cena will be his last ever appearance in a WWE pay-per-view. I want to shout him out because this guy has been in the WWE now for 23 years. 23 years. And for tomorrow, this will be his last pay-per-view. PLE. His last one by the end of tomorrow. Very emotional because Cena was a great idol of mine as a kid. And he, hustled, loyalty, and respect. Never gave up. Really, let's say, did everything what WWE had to offer, he did it. And I know he's getting old now. He's 48. He's probably going to go to make movies now, which he should do because he's a massive star he is. And I want to shout him out before we get to the predictions, of course, of the WWE. And speaking about John Cena, let's talk about my prediction between Cena, the Intercontinental Champion, and Dominic Mysterio, his opponent. A few weeks back on Monday Night Raw in Boston, Massachusetts, Cena came out to the ring. Dominic Mysterio interrupted him. Triple H was in the ring, and even he said, since Dominic Mysterio talked smack about John Cena and disrespects Cena, Triple H called it right in the middle, and even Cena as well, to make the match happen right here, right now, for the IC Championship title. And John Cena has always been a main eventer throughout his whole career, or most of his career. He never won the Intercontinental Champion. Since he's been there for 23 years, he's never won this title. And he won the title on Monday Night Raw, and he's now a Grand Slam champion. He's won everything has to offer in the WWE. And even by Saturday, rematch, Dominic Mysterio and John Cena. Big prediction because Cena's got one more show left, by the way, at the pay-per-view. Well, it's not a pay-per-view, but it's Saturday night's main event on the 13th of December. Personally, about that show, and even in this matchup here, I don't see Dominic Mysterio getting a victory over John Cena. I think Cena will go with the IC Championship title into his last matchup on the 13th of December. And I've got a feeling that Gunther's return a few weeks back, he's in the John Cena's last time is now tournament. He's a favourite, I think. Will go to the finals, fight Cena, and he defeats Cena in Cena's last match as a WWE wrestler. I reckon that's a storyline, I think, going into the 13th of December. I think it'll be Gunther, Cena. Gunther wins. Cena ends it with a farewell goodbye. Gunther ended Goldberg's career way back on Saturday Night's main event, way back from a few months back. And even Cena has never wrestled Gunther before. So this matchup has to happen on the 13th of December. So I'm calling out Cena to win the matchup for on Saturday night's show of Survivor Series. I'm going to go for him to win the match and beat Dominic Mysterio with an easy victory, I think, on his shoulders going into Saturday night's main event on his last ever show. And I think Gunther win the IC Championship on that night. That's my official prediction for Saturday. Now we move on now to the Women's World Championship matchup. It's John Cena's ex-wife, Nikki Bella, will fight against Stephanie Vaquer. Stephanie Vaquer has been very, very good since she joined the main roster in the WWE. And I don't really think that Nikki Bella will be a winner out of that matchup on Survivor Series. I do think comfortably, and since WWE want to push Stephanie Vaquer, I'm going to go for her to win against Nikki Bella. The rivalry will still carry on after Survivor Series. I do think this match will go on to the new year, or rivalry, sorry. I meant going into the new year, I think. And I think Nikki Bella at some point will probably become the new WWE Women's Champion some point. But at Survivor Series, I don't think that's going to happen. And I think that Stephanie Vaquer easily will win the matchup, since we want to try and build more of the storyline with Stephanie Vaquer's character. So I think it makes perfect sense that she retains her championship title at Survivor Series. Now we move on now to the Women's War Games match. We have Rhea Bloody Ripley, Io Sky, her tag team partner, teaming up with Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, and it was revealed on SmackDown last week the fifth member was AJ Lee, and it did make perfect sense that AJ Lee should be the fifth woman involved, because we haven't seen AJ Lee ever since the WrestlePalooza mixed tag team match when she teamed up with her husband CM Punk to take on Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch in a mixed tag team match, and that's why since then that was the last time that we saw her in a WWE ring. But since it was a mystery woman being involved in that match for Survivor Series War Games, I think it makes perfect sense to have AJ Lee in that team and having her rivalry, Becky Lynch, on the other team. It makes absolute perfect sense, I think. And since Becky Lynch is not going to be involved for the WWE Women's World Championship, I do think that she should be involved in it, because it will all be Becky Lynch, it will be Kairi Sane, Asuka, the Kabuki Warriors, and also Lash Legend, a new up-and-coming wrestler from NXT, and also Nia Jax. In this prediction, I know Charlotte Flair's got a little bit of history with Rhea Ripley. I don't really think that that team will lose that show. I think that they're going to stick together, bond together, and defeat Lash Legend, Nia Jax, Asuka, and Kairi Sane, and also Becky Lynch. And I think with AJ Lee as well involved in that team, and since WWE probably want her to try and win on her return back, I think it makes sense that that team to win at War Games coming up, of course, at Survivor Series. Now we move on now to the Men's War Games match, the main event, by the way. CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, the world champion, the Usos, Jimmy and Jey Uso, Roman Reigns versus the vision of Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, and the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. And Brock Lesnar's obviously, I respect Brock Lesnar a lot in a way, that he's been in WWE now for 23 years and he's not stopping at all. He's a part-timer, but it's good to have him still relevant in the WWE. And a big botch, of course, on Monday Night Raw when he came out to the ring, he slipped over, and bloody hell, that was a big botch it was from Brock Lesnar. But I do love his character, though. I love the cowboy Brock Lesnar, and it's good to see him at War Games. And I've never seen Brock Lesnar team up with anybody. I think that he teamed up with a few people before in his first stint in the WWE in 2002 to 2004. He has done it at some point then, but since returning back in 2012, he has not really teamed up with anybody, by the way. So, in a way, it's probably good that Brock's in the team. If I got to look out who'll win the matchup going into War Games, I don't think that Brock Lesnar's team will win that matchup at War Games. I do think that CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, the Usos, and Roman Reigns, they might have a little bit of feuds with CM Punk and Roman Reigns. Might not see eye to eye. Maybe, obviously, Cody Rhodes might not even see maybe Roman Reigns eye to eye due to when Reigns took on Cody at WrestleMania 40 and also WrestleMania 39. But I do think that that team will definitely end off the show as the winners. So I'm going to go for that team CM Punk, Rhodes, the Usos, and Reigns to defeat the Vision, and also Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, and also the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. That is my prediction at the end of War Games. That's going to be it for my official predictions of Survivor Series. And if you like this video of WWE pay-per-view predictions, go and give me a subscribe on my YouTube channel. You know I don't post much on these YouTube videos, but I will be doing my own universe mode. I'll be creating my 2K universe mode. I'll be doing Raw. I'll be doing SmackDown in the new year of 2026. All I've got to do now, I've got a couple weeks of recording other stuff on my other content and that. But when we get to halfway through of December, I'm going to film the first 2 episodes after WrestleMania to build a new season of WWE Universe Mode on my TGI Wrestling Productions YouTube channel by next year in April. It won't be just about, you know, crappy storylines. It will be a generated storylines. We're going to have, the ruthless aggression wrestlers will be involved in this, by the way. I revealed, by the way, that we're going to have the current wrestlers as well right now will be involved in this Raw. So we're going to have a bit of a mix of, like, ruthless aggression wrestlers and also current WWE superstars will be involved in this Raw and SmackDown Universe Mode. I'll be uploading on YouTube every single week on this channel by April of 2026. But yeah, that'll be it, by the way, of all of that. And I'll see you guys on my next video of my content, and that'll be soon. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Enough been said. Peace out, and I'll see you, of course, for the next one. Take care.